How are you feeling about the 4-0 start?
Great. I mean, I think those are 4 games that we're supposed to win. You know, like if we lost them, we would have been disappointed. And we need to keep the standard. So, but say we're where we want to be.
The thing you just said about games we're supposed to win, is that kind of a measure of how things have changed over the last 2 years? There's more of those games where you feel like you're supposed to win than before?
Of course, yeah. It is. I also mean like say one day we lose a game and the other team made a record amount of threes and a field goal percentage and we respect the scouting report. Of course, it's never all right to lose, but it's we wouldn't feel as bad as a team where we throw it away. And to lose this game tonight, we would have had to throw it away, and we didn't do it. So it also shows progress.
Mitch talked before the game about your efficiency. That's standing out for him. Then you go 7 of 8, 10 of 10 at the line, plus 35. Is that becoming more and more a point of pride just to have that efficiency at a high level?
Point of pride, yeah, but also straightforward. The best way to help my team. Sometimes it's easy to underestimate the value of turning down shots, and I've done a lot of work this summer to recognize the situation and the situations and when to take a shot, when to not, and take the highest quality shots possible.
HB said the vibes are really high for the team right now.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying this?
Yeah, we're loving it. It's we always love playing basketball no matter what, but it's a little bit easier, to go to bed at night when you win. It's easier to come to practice. It's easier to do the hard things for recovery or scouting or the little efforts on the court because you have the results right in front of your eyes. So it's like a positive cycle,
Are you aware of the blocked shot streak that you have, 89 games?
Yeah, I don't know the number, but I know it. Yeah.
Like when it starts to get late, do you start hunting those at all, or is that too simplistic?
I don't think so, because there's moments where I'm hunting blocks even when I got 6 already. So it's my job.
On that note, are there nights when it feels like teams just aren't challenging you? And do you get any sense of pride when guys, instead of going at you, throw the ball out of bounds, like happened a couple times tonight? Is that?
Yeah.
In other words, is your defensive impact in more than just the block, but the
oh yeah,
drive?
for sure. I think I had a solid defensive game. Without blocks or with one block. So yeah, there's many more ways to impact the game, and if it's gonna happen more and more for sure that guys turn down shots.
HB had pitched a new stat called he called it drives derailed. In other words, count the number of times that a player decides not to challenge you. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea because we do a lot of video with Sean Sweeney, to analyze the situations, and as many times it's like before we even get to this shot, to having to block this shot, there's stuff we can do beforehand.
Congrats on the Player of the Week.
Thank you.
Wondering if if you have any thoughts on capturing that the first week of the regular season.
A little bit of pride, but I think the most important stat is the 3-0 before getting this Player of the Week. 3 wins, no losses. So this is what I'm focused on. It was like, oh, that's cool. But I have a game today, though.
I was just gonna follow. And now with the 4-0, Vic, would it surprise you to hear that matches the best start in franchise history? It matches the best a Spurs team has ever started.
Spurs never went 5-0?
Spurs never went 5-0.
No.
Wow, right.
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. Because Spurs have the highest win percentage in the last 3 years or whatever, right? Wow. Well, let's beat that record.
Days away from Halloween. Have you come up with a costume yet?
Sorry?
Days away from Halloween.
Days
Have you come
away,
up
but
with
we
a
don't get a
costume?
game on Halloween, so we don't get to see a costume this year, unfortunately.
Hey, Tony Parker was at the game today, and do you realize you're the first Spur to average 30 points over the first 4 games since Tony Parker in 08?
Well, what year was that?
2008.
Wow, okay. I didn't know.
How does that feel?
I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of positive things, you know. It reminds me that, you know, a collective results just trickle down to individual rewards, you know.
You guys are currently undefeated, but each game you've had different challenges, but still able to close out. What's been the biggest sign of growth that you've seen, not just in wins, but how your team handles runs, adversity, or execution?
Can still get better, especially coming out of second half. But yeah, I mean, we definitely know ourselves better, know where to get to, and also for me, it's like recognizing also the game better. Like I hear an opponent say they're gonna do this or that, and like immediately thinking, okay, that means we need to run this. So it's I guess it's just individual growth. It's you know, a sum of, I mean, a bunch of players, you know, coming together for the same project.
Collective results trickle down to individual rewards. When you say stuff like that, is that you or did you read that somewhere?
No, that's from me.
Good.
You talk about
Just come up with those.
You talk about the vibes being high and 4-0 start, but how much does Mitch's mentality to keep y'all focused each and every day help out this run?
No, I mean, Mitch is very purposeful, you know, in the way he speaks, and he manages to, you know, match our energy when it's going good, and say the right things when it's going bad, you know, when they get on runs or whatever. So it's a great quality, and I think it's a hard one to teach. So I'm glad he has it, you know, being able to recognize the situation in the moment and say purposeful things.
In the moment, by the way, 360 layup.
Never worked on that before. I guess that's the first.
Hey.
Yeah.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
En français, il a dit.
En français?
It only took 2.5 years.
Beat Keldon.
Puis on commence à découvrir Dylan Harper semaine après semaine, et j'aimerais bien savoir qui il est en fait en dehors du joueur qu'on voit, parce que ce que j'ai vu dans le vestiaire, il a l'air d'avoir la même énergie en dehors. C'est quel genre de personne derrière le basketteur?
Bah c'est... En vrai, je vois quand même la différence d'âge entre lui et moi, mais bah, c'est un bosseur, c'est un rigolo, quoi. Il fait des blagues, mais ouais, voilà. Mais ça, je vois quand même que il est plus jeune que moi, quoi. Il est plus jeune que nous tous. Oui, mais pas dans les choses négatives. Même sur le terrain, moi, ça me surprend à chaque fois. Des fois, évidemment, comme tous les rookies, il fait des pertes de balles ou des choses un peu bizarres, mais la façon dont il est stable sur le terrain, franchement, c'est impressionnant. Il met des paniers importants chaque match. La manière dont il arrive il contrôle en fait le jeu, et ça, c'est vraiment impressionnant. Et ça s'apprend pas. Franchement, c'est... Avoir ce niveau à cet âge-là, pour moi, c'est... Ouais, en fait, ça me fait penser à... Tu vois qu'il a appris à jouer au basket en jouant au basket. Ouais, il n'a pas appris les systèmes ou le pick and roll ou quoi que ce soit. Lui, c'est le basket.
Dernière sur Mamou, parce que tu l'as retrouvé ton pote ce soir en fait. Est-ce que vous avez pu discuter, notamment aussi vous chambrer par rapport au match de la Géorgie, parce qu'on en parlait à l'instant et il me disait que tu avais envoyé des messages et tout, et que tu lui avais répondu que c'était la première et dernière victoire de la Géorgie contre l'équipe de France, c'est ça?
Bien sûr, bien sûr. Bah, si j'ai le temps, j'essaierai de le voir un peu, mais ce soir, ça va faire tard. Okay.